Have any questions? Testing.
Testing.
Out of my computer, but still figuring out the technology in the room. Okay, I think we got it.
Move to approve.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Is there someone here for the project? Come on up to the mic and tell us about your project.
Hi, I, oh, okay. Let, let's do it. Let's do it again. Now, can you hear all of us? Okay. I'm Ajay Vora, and my wife is Rekha Vora here. We live at 8719 Keystone Drive, and we are requesting the rebuilding our decaying back porch or side porch, and we've been at the address for 36 years. And the person who is going to handling our business is on his way here. That's all I can tell right now.
Why don't we
I'd
move
move to in the
to the
schedule
next
to
agenda
the next
item?
agenda item until the gentleman arrives. I mean, no reason for him to show up having said anything.
All right, so we'll skip ahead to
alrighty.
9126 Madge. Is someone here for that application?
Oh, excuse me, first time doing one of these.
You're fine.
Yeah. So I am the contractor for 9126 Madge Avenue. And we've been working at this, Clifford Gaunt, sorry. Owner of CDG General Contracting. We've been at this for about 15 months now. I guess we've submitted 3 or 4 different times or whatever case is, but what they have going on is a partial basement finish to an already existing finished basement, which is one phase of the project. The other phase of the project is currently a dilapidated back porch that is set on top of a poured foundation stem wall. And upon opening up the side, I have photos of it. It looks like the previous builder spanned that, it's roughly 13 foot, I believe, with 2x6 treated lumber and covered it with tile. There's no drain in it. It's sagging. It's just like right now, currently tonight, it's full of ice. So I was requested to bring samples of the shingles, the siding, the soffit. The only sample I don't have is the window. I have all the specs on the windows that will be going into the build. We have the architectural stamp drawings from DOT Engineering, and we've just been, like, I guess, essentially shut down time after time, and I don't really know why or what the reasons are behind it, and I just don't look good to the homeowners, so there we are.
All right, so this is existing condition?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
So the stem wall's in good shape, is that what I heard?
Yes, sir.
Everything over it wasn't really done as a true porch.
It was done very poorly, is about the safest way I can put that.
So you're not actually changing anything on the footprint of the house. So
No,
that's
sir.
one.
Do you happen to bring any photographs?
Yes, sir.
I think we're okay. Over there.
Oh,
Cough them up, Paul. There we go.
I didn't even see it. I was focusing on the picture.
and if you guys want, we have the boundary survey, all the load calculations and everything else here.
Not expanding any of the concrete foundation.
No, sir.
Boundary survey is not really. In there.
Maybe while you're digging around, I'll ask a couple questions. The materials, are they noted in the package anywhere, or you're?
They are not specifically noted, no, but I do have them noted here. I actually brought a physical piece off their home, if you want them.
Well, I ask only because the process we go through is we will note on the drawings then what the materials are, but you already kind of answered the question. They're going to match existing.
Yes, sir.
And so whatever prevailing trim color is, whatever prevailing siding color is, it's all going to match, right?
Correct. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Yeah. Thank you.
This is the current shingle.
All gray. So
Yeah, that's the.
we can just call it gray.
Yeah, it's the max.
Yeah, matching. It's matching existing, so I'm good. Yeah. Yeah.
It is labeled. that we were matching existing, but we were requested to bring physical
That's
samples.
great, as long as you're
Okay.
coming, yeah, yeah. And just to explain the process while Matt's working, like the file on copy has to explain what the building will be, right? So if it's matching existing, which it often is, then that's good enough because you're gonna try to match existing and someone can tell if you didn't, right?
Yes, sir.
If it's a new build, we have more specific requirements for color and things like that.
Okay.
Because we haven't seen the building, so we can't match anything, right? So-
Correct.
But in this case, match existing, but thank you for bringing the sample, that helps.
Hey, not a problem.
Can I throw in a question? So is this gonna, it looks like we're taking out the existing window. It says adjust at
The
site.
window at second floor, in order to get the roof line above the garage line, it was raised up to give them the vaulted ceiling on the interior of the home, because that new addition essentially serves as the formal dining room to their kitchen. So basically, it's an extension of it. So that window will get replaced, and there'll be the new window that's in the build.
All right, so
It'll be smaller, yes, sir.
Okay.
So my question is this is one reason why I was asked, and I passed it on to Matt already. So on the other side of this room, does it have an egress window?
So it would be a 3060, which would be on the west wall, which borders the driveway.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just asked that because if you needed to put a larger window at a different location, it'd be easier to do now than to come back later.
Yes, sir.
So you're assuming that's a bedroom upstairs?
This is the owner, sorry, just so you guys know.
How many times is it not the bedroom?
Weird stuff here, Paul.
It was an assumption, you're correct, but we've answered the question.
Oh,
no,
it's a window, there's a full window in there and it's a bedroom, right?
And a
above.
3-foot by 6-foot window should be fine, I mean.
So there's, even after this window gets smaller, there's still
A
one,
full other window,
As long as
that's
you
a
have
code
one.
requirement
yeah.
to have a window that a fireman can get through in every bedroom.
There is.
So as long as there's that, making this one smaller is no problem. So,
And again, it seems like we need some clarity. The reason we're asking is that if we didn't and you did it, you could be in different kinds of trouble. So we're trying to stop that from happening, so. yeah.
It's an office now.
And then another delay to come back again.
I'll just say, if the match existing, I don't have any questions. It's
Yeah, I mean, did you say it
straightforward.
was on the drawings already, that everything was match existing?
Somewhere it should be noted on that the exterior finishes were to match the existing. Where at specifically, I couldn't tell you, but
It looks like Matt is marking up the set as we,
Yeah.
the stairway is staying,
so, like current code, it meets current code because, yes, the rise and run is appropriate. However, the first step out, as it sits now, is not dimensionally the same as the rest of the set of stairs, which I personally don't like and I would like to redo. And yeah, so in a perfect world, we redo the stairs where every stair has the same rise and run, but the first step leading out is a difference in elevation.
I would, for simplicity, I'm just gonna note.
All right, so there's, yeah, okay.
Are you doing an outswing or sliders?
It'd be an in-swing.
I think he's okay.
If you're wondering, it's a 6070 door with flush bolts on one side. Both doors are active, but right side in-swing, left-hand reverse is the true function.
For an exterior door, that may be true. I did look that up recently for interior stairs. So you may have to replace it anyway. That's just something to check out with your engineer. Should know it if he's doing drawings for houses.
So the only issue that would arise there is where the bottom edge of that set of stairs runs is immediately following the entry to their garage door. We had to turn the set and come off into his driveway. Essentially, I don't think we're encroaching on the easement, but we are changing, coming past the west side of the house at that point. We'd have to turn the stairs to the west or else they'd finish in front of their garage door. Landing outside of there, essentially those stairs would have to come down onto their driveway.
Currently,
So where those stairs end is their garage door entry. So if they were gonna require us to do a essentially it will end up being a 3 foot by 7 foot landing, follow the foundation to the face of the garage wall. Our stairs would have to come down into the driveway, or else they'd be
So my understanding is that we're discussing this topic just as a friendly help, because we don't really enforce code on this board, so, I mean.
also say that if, what I was gonna note down here is if stair I actually don't think that would need to come.
I don't think so either. I think for this difference, it's not going to make any, I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be at this point. And it's not going to have such an impact on, now, there may be neighbors here that'll say something, but I don't have a problem with going with your note as indicated. There you go, that's fine.
Anybody from the public who has any questions or concerns about the project, either online or in person? None, I would move to approve as noted.
I'll second.
Calling the roll, Carl Carlin,
Yes.
Paul Turner,
Yes.
Matt Foreman, yes.
Thank you.
I will send these over to them.
Yes, sir.
He'll have a copy of this when he comes out to do your inspections.
That's
So,
perfect. Can't wait to meet you, buddy.
all right, now we'll go back to 8719 Keystone. Sure.
How long does it take for like this next process for you guys to complete this?
So for issuing the permit, is that what, do they have a?
Yeah,
permit?
whatever's next. And then, oh, so you just contact our contractor or us? Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys' time. Thank you.
Seven nineteen Keystone? There's a whole bunch in here, I just didn't pull them all down.
If you have any material samples, maybe you could, yeah. And keenly interested in what super foam is, so.
Really looking for.
Except for it's like a SIP panel instead of, with aluminum instead of plywood. So then with the,
I'm Todd Albrecht with Great Day Improvements is our umbrella company. Are a company that owns multiple smaller companies, which is one is us, Patio Enclosures, and then
so one of my, so the face panel above the doors and windows, is that a pebble textured aluminum? Okay, so it's similar to the old FRP panels you guys were using previously. I think they were FRP, similar, but it's a pebble texture.
it is.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So, and the roof, so it's a
Same
metal.
panel. Same
but
panel.
Is it a, oh, so it's a pebble texture on the roof?
It is. It is.
Interesting, okay.
They're 3 foot wide, and then they have a I-beam.
Gotcha, gotcha.
But pebble texture, you said it was metal with a pebble texture on
It
it.
is a, yeah, T6 aluminum, yes.
And I'm just cutting to the chase. So we don't have colors noted. So
White.
the white. So when I guess I'll wait till you're ready to type it.
All right, so I'm just making sure we're back here in this back corner.
Right.
We're replacing the existing porch.
We are. We're removing the existing porch and then replacing it.
Are not doing any foundation work.
Are doing a closed, yeah, right. Called an engineered floor.
Any screen on the underside? Or is it open?
In the walls, yes, this screen that you see there.
No, I mean, under the floor plate.
This area
Got a
down
42-inch
here,
exposure underneath, it's open 42 inches.
Yes, there's no screen underneath. Have the subfloor with a 2x10 double banded on the outside edges.
under porches that are not tall enough to be a useful space. Vinyl lattice or wood lattice, just to close that in. Nothing's ever gonna grow under there.
Right,
And
right.
is there a possibility of just adding some lattice trim and those?
Absolutely, like what they currently have here. They currently have, it's currently enclosed.
Ones on the the pictures he handed us physically are better than the ones on the site that I was finding. There's a lot on the site.
Kind of filtered through all the pictures.
Neighbors, right? That's the front.
It's on this picture right here.
Yeah.
Carl.
I think it's actually like a plywood or a,
Textured plywood? Gotcha.
yeah, because we opened it up and I was able to look underneath.
So if we noted it to say lattice to close off under, that's enough, right?
I mean, fine with lattice?
Hang on.
Yeah, to close it
Pull up
off.
a picture for us.
I think
real
they
quick.
would probably, if we're going to close it off, I think his intention was to reclose it
I mean, if the intention is for storage, then it might
off.
need something a
Because
little
he's
different.
using it now for storage of some old wood and so forth.
Ah, gotcha.
Nothing recent.
And that's why we asked for coverage.
Right, right,
Is so when you're storing the old wood, you can't see it.
right. Yeah, something of that nature there. Yes, that would look
Yeah.
good.
All right, I'm fine with that. You can always put a hinge on it if you want to, so. He can put a hinge on it and then
Right. And
have access still if he wants, but at least it's got coverage, it's got ventilation, so. So the bottom panel is insulated, I assume.
And I guess it'll probably be white, so you're noting it as white, I guess. And then the glass is glass colored. Is the other stuff white, essentially? Anything else that's going to be built is white, probably, right?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's edge-to-edge glass is what we'll be building it with. We're the manufacturer, so when we're putting it in, we're not doing any kind of spacers or anything. We're actually manufacturing it to the width and the length of the room. It's all tempered glass.
And so, is the stair, is wood stair, exposed wood stair?
It is. We're taking that existing wood stairs out and putting new ones in. That's going to go directly on the back of the house, out to the backyard.
Will the stairs be painted, or will they be,
versus it's currently on the side of the house.
would they be wood colored or painted stairs?
It would be wood colored,
And then
unless
the,
they painted it. I
and then
mean,
the
we're
rim
not-
board, or whatever I should call it there at the base of the thing, is that going to be painted white, or is that also going to be the wood color?
It would be the lattice that you were.
No, above the lattice, there's a board, like
It's going to have a drip edge on it, so it'd be wood colored,
So
as is the stairs.
it'll be wood, treated lumber is what you're saying for the
Yes,
framing.
yes.
Okay, so the exposed framing right now. White, metal. I'd prefer at least that trim piece to be painted white. Or a piece of FIPON put over it or something like that, or if you have coil stock. Do you ever wrap any of this stuff with coil stock, or what do you?
Well, when
I
we're
mean,
doing a 2x10s at that length,
Yeah,
if we try to
Be oil
try to
canning.
wrap it in the aluminum, then
Be
it
oil
likes to
canning,
it likes to ripple. So we would probably rather paint it than
I'd
do
either,
the.
just as long as the end finish is wood for the framing. I'm not concerned about the stair. I don't know about you guys, so, I mean, I
Stair's
don't
fine.
mind the stairs being wood, but the change between the white trim and the white lattice work and then above it being brown and then to
Be white,
white,
to
be
match the
kind of
wall. Yeah.
funny.
About this piece framing white paint.
Beyond that, I don't have any questions.
I'll move to approve as noted. Oh, sorry. Neighbors,
Is there anyone from the public that would like
sorry,
to
I'm
comment on this
jumping,
submission?
I'm jumping the gun again.
Have anybody online, Whitney?
Showing? Oh, that's right, you have to look at different.
On the screen, it's caller. Star nine, that, if you want to speak, you can hit star nine, and that should raise your hand, and we can elevate you to speak. Chat function.
Questions from our online caller?
I'll move to approve as submitted.
Second.
Noted.
Noted, sorry. As noted,
Okay.
you're correct. You seconded too fast.
No, sorry, second.
Calling the roll, Carl Carlin,
Yes.
Paul Turner,
Yes.
Matt Foreman, yes. All right, so you're approved. Thank you. You get to go apply to him. All right, back to our agenda.
Okay.
And thank you for samples and photos.
All right, next agenda item is public comments. Comments, we will move on to building official director report.
Not officially receive an application for the February meeting, so we will keep you posted. We did get someone dropping them off, but it was not completed. So if they get in time and we can still make public notice, we will let you know. In case you're wondering, as for 2023, I usually do, at the end of the year, I do a number of permits and inspections, and I report those to the alderman. So if you're interested, we had just over 2,000 permits in 2023, like 2,056, and 6,458 inspections. So.
Thank you for doing that. That is a lot.
How does that match up to 2022?
Well, we did an MyGov upgrade. I'd have to go back.
You don't
It was
know
in the
off the top of
midst
your
of
head,
that.
it's fine.
I don't know that off the top of my head. I know it was
It's not like double or
still
something.
an increase over the previous year. So, yeah, we're continuing not to progress, yeah, in very strong residential market. Yeah.
Public comments, director updates.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Favor of making Mr. O'Neill come up to the microphone and tell us what he learned tonight?
Aye. He's not listening to us.
Carl and I are we're both assistant scoutmasters for Mr. O'Neill's troop, so. I didn't gavel us in, so. Thank you, everybody. We stand adjourned.